Ooh. Everything looks fine there as well. And everything. Hope my mic is working. Yeah, it looks like it's working this time. That's good. Check chat. Everything's working out as well. Let's continue with the main summary quest. I don't know how far I'll be going into the main scenario quest today. Probably getting towards the end of it would be good, because I think I'm only slightly halfway through it. It's only about 28. Quite a bit more. Last time I played, I did the mana dungeon. Like towards the end of the stream, my mic fucked up with my audio interface. That's the reason the jack went off on it. It cracked inside of it, and well, we around with it, and then managed to fix it. That would be a very expensive, well, expensive for me anyway. Issue. Costs around probably 160 quid just to buy a new one. Wouldn't be great. Transfer dungeon. See what my finger wants. Thing. Okay. Oh well. Yep. Two Lovery's minions. Evil buggers. Once the Dow Tonsas. Badassians. Yeah, I seem to expect all the misery. Where are we going next? Oh, Beast Tribe has been annoyed now. Do I have upgrades? Amazing. Ooh, Rapid Titan.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Voice acting amazing.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
Yeah.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
Never be reborn.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
I'm not declining.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsalo Minsa without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
Yes, you can.
May I ask that of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Nude.
Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Walk in the light indeed. Didn't know it actually go to the Minza, but good enough. Always like going to the Minza. This room. Sweet. Let's see if I can rank up as well. I get the currency. What is that? Look at that. Grumpy bastard. Say sweet here? Yes, I think promotion. And play for first class? I need 2,000 more of those credits. So I'm gonna play just be more funny with kobolds. That's the admin. And you're still. And if I was higher ranked, should actually dress me as a higher rank. I'm for that. Good heroes. Inscribing them in this citizen. Ah, of course. fast. Oh, good God. It's not my first time, no, but I've never completed properly all the expansions. I've got as far as Endwalker, but it's been a while since I've last played, so I think it's probably almost a year and a half or almost 2 years since I last played. So I remember some of the stuff, but I forget most stuff as well because my memory's not that great. But I have restarted Final Fantasy a few times, so I'm quite happy to re-level constantly. I'm one of those weird people who actually are fine with that. What about you, Vanilla? Have you played Final Fantasy, or you haven't played it yet? I'm not that great in speaking, so if you would like me to read some of the text so you can... You don't have to read yourself. I can also pause as well so you can read it. If you'd like that, just let me know. Yeah, no, game, okay. Fair enough. Like there are some classes, like I know like no, man said basically the painting class, I'm quite interested in that. It's quite fun. With my last playthrough, I played as Summoner was my main job that was leveling, and this time I'm gonna try out the Black Mage, which is so far has been quite fun. So when I'm carrying on the 11, I'm actually going to try out different classes which I have never tried. Like, I thought it'd be fun to try out the Dancer, which would be quite interesting. And probably the Mechanist as well. I apologize if I don't speak a lot. And I don't stream at all. This is my second day of streaming this game. I'm not used to chatting to myself. I will obviously make a comment here and there. But yeah, I see myself enjoying my, again, playthrough of Final Fantasy. Compared to the MMOs I've played, I'm actually happy playing the story, considering I actually like it compared to the other ones. And considering I didn't get far and I didn't acquire much of my other characters, I'm not really missing anything either, which is a good thing. Otherwise, I would have to probably play some of the main scenario, like dungeon quests, just to catch up on old lore, which I forgot. Couldn't find making any new characters there. Yes, yeah, I know the Realm Reborn story is quite sluggish, but surprisingly enough now, I've done it a few times now, I'm not bothered by it now. I know the story is really, really basic, but at least it's fine, it's good enough in my opinion. Then just going for the primal story you come across, like your fruit and the Titan and all that, and the Leviathan. Good enough. I'm also excited for some fights, like King Moogle. I can't wait to actually do that because I love the music in that fight, and the fight itself is interesting. And I can't wait to do the Heaven Sword again as well. I like that expansion. It's funny how much bad rep the Realm Reborn story has now compared to like other MMOs. It beats it in quite a few areas. That can be said. And obviously, if you're playing it through the first time, not as long. But it feels like it's discombobulated because of the road to 90. You like out-level the main scenario quest so quickly. Like this is like level like 29 quest at the moment, or level 30, and I'm like almost towards level 50 already. I just remembered as well, I can do the Hillsbridge quest chain again as well, which is going to be fun. I love some of the quests like that in this game. Absolutely brilliant and fun. As I take it that obviously you play quite often compared to me vanilla. I know with the current expansion they did a graphical upgrade. I know they did it for like the player character models. Have they done the textures for like grass and all that update? Yeah, and like the shining like metal and stuff like that they were trying to showcase before the current expansion came out. So I remember watching that live stream. That was quite a while ago. I know it takes time for them to bring out those updates. Yeah, done it. I am in obviously the Realm Reborn area, and I don't expect to see any better looking graphics, but wanted to check because I noticed the current models were a lot more neater. That I did notice. Some of the grass as well everywhere. Noticed that as well. What's your main job that you play the most at the moment? And obviously, are you enjoying it? I can't see what will be my main job at the end. And the goal. Back and forth. We'll pick the mountain and the white mage. In the paint, man, it was quite fun when I played it. because I was going back between like 3 classes because I was getting so much XP from the main Sarge quest. So I was going between Summoner, Reaper, and Pictomancer at the time. I was going between all 3 of them because obviously Summoner at the time got changed again for the expansion. Always gets changed for every single expansion. The changes they do for it is unbelievable. And I wanted to see what would feel the best going towards endgame, and what I wanted to actually press properly with. Pictomancer was the best when I was playing it, and the most fun. Didn't try Viper, but that looked good as well. It's one of the ones I hadn't tried yet. I also don't trust myself with healing. And it's one of those people I don't trust myself in important roles. I was quite captivated with the Astrologian healer at one point, but I didn't trust myself to actually heal in dungeons or raids. Probably the only person that's actually interested and actually wanted to play hard class. A lot of people do not like that. Fake hero. If you're wondering why I'm so having the not skipping the cutscenes, is because I'm glossing over the text. It's just to boost my memory and just going over it quickly in my head. And obviously I remember you were doing all the quests for him. He wants to be a hero. He was trying to take the credit from you. Me as well. The raiding like these days with the current raids. Fun and interesting. No, they can obviously be quite difficult on high difficulties. Normally never get that far. Especially getting the pretty glowy weapons. Yeah, I can attack. Same as well. Out of the crafting. I remember I was doing the grind for the tournament of the place now in Heavensward now, where you can level up all the crafting and gathering. I probably spent 2 days just gathering, just so I could level up crafting. Pay attention to that. Quite the first person to actually feel that way. But yeah, love the crafting in this game. Top tier. Compared to like other games, obviously at the end, when you actually got enough crafting and perception, obviously you can just macro almost the best you can, gear and all that. But it's still interesting to figure out what is the best way to craft them when you haven't got to that point yet. And I always like to craft gear while leveling. I know the quests give you actually pretty decent gear, but it's still nice to craft certain items. Potions, that's usually the big one that I find, because it was expensive to get like potions off the vendor, especially at the start when you actually don't have a lot of gil. Right now I don't have that much gil, and it will, God, it would take me a while just to get quite a bit of it as well. It will be like going back and forth with the marketplace. I know I use the browser one just to figure out what leveling materials actually do sell and people actually want them. Like I remember like Alchemist was, I don't know if it still is, one of the decent thing to low level Garrett just to get some gil, because some crafters do still use it. Probably another thing that I love about this game as well would be the mini games. Let me find the name of the game, because when I last played, there we go. There was a Falls Guy mini game event going on, just to do a Fall Guys actual game, and actually try to grab the crown. That I loved. I probably spent like all day just playing that mini game because it was fun. Mini games in this game are fun to do. Like the ones I haven't done yet, because I never pressed that far, is the treasure map stuff. That type of stuff. I haven't done that yet, which at one point I will do it at one point, and it would be fun. There's a lot of stuff in this game which I haven't explored yet. Me, I've only done parts of, like, say, Palace of the Dead. I did enjoy that. I've done basically the basic main scenario quests. Done some stuff for your faction you can choose. I always choose the Maelstrom. I got progressed in that quite a lot. I tend to always do that a lot because, well, at the time, Squad was only was the only way to do solo dungeons. You can just take the NPC party before they actually added that into the base game. And I like doing that, even though the NPCs are pretty bad at the time. But it was still interesting to do. Like one of those alternate ways to like level your whole class. push at the time, which I wanted to level another character up, see to test the job out. So instead of spamming Palace of the Dead, which can be quite monotonous at the time, I wanted to try another way. Of just spamming leaves when you don't have that many leaves, which you can do, and I didn't want to spam dungeons. So I'm hoping that you're still get down until pump up. Give me a quest. With some crabs. Oh, one thing that's interesting to know, I don't know if you've known about it or did. Now with the scenario quest, if you need to emote, next to the main scenario quest icon on the right, it would actually let you click on it and actually does the emote for you instead of doing / whatever you need to do. Because I always found that annoying half the time when I have to do the / like kneel / comfort. Now I can just click on it. Like, that was a pain in the butt. Quality of life, which I'm actually quite happy they did. Onto the quest. Egg from the giant goddamn tree. I'm able to fly. Interesting command. Oh, there's you. Goddamn hoverbike. I do love the mountains in this game, but sometimes they could be quite out of there sometimes. Especially when you're in the like Britannia, like in the woods hunting, using a normal mountain out of nowhere, like a mech comes out. Somebody runs around on a mech. Going from medieval times straight to sci-fi times. Yeah, mounts and minions. I love this in this game. What made you interested to pop over to my stream, Vanilla? Which is just to experience somebody playing Realm Reborn quest chain again. It's always interesting to see new players play new games as well. Because when I looked at the streams for Final Fantasy 14, the majority of them is just people at the moment just raiding. I will say, because I made a new character, because I did decide if I want to continue with my old character or make a new one. I decided on a new one as well, other than just experience the story again, is the Road to 90 buff. Just to make it so I am able to level up Crafton and Garen a lot quicker. 100% more XP is so good on the Garen and Crafton because it does take quite a bit of effort to level up. Even if you do spend the currency on the tomes to increase the XP with them. I didn't get that far when I was leveling the crafters. I think I got to at least 70. So I understand you have to get scripts and all that so you're able to get better XP buffs for the crafting Garen, so I do know that. That is as far as I've gone in that. So yeah, it'd be quite fun when I do it. How you want to do it on stream though? That would be the most boring thing possible, to watch somebody just Garen the same note 50 times. I don't think anybody would want to watch that, or not even I would want to watch that. I think the only reason why I would ever watch that if I was watching how a person actually farms Gil and how they actually do it. And then them explaining what they do and why they do it. I wouldn't know how to do that. Because half the time I wouldn't know what I'd be doing, what I'd be farming, and how I'd actually make myself, well, rich. Down. What are these now? 31. Yeah. I also found out something interesting as well. In the Fall of Novice. Not on this one. So there's an exercise training you can do, and the very last one, it actually gives you another XP ring. I've never noticed this before. So I thought there was only one XP ring, which is what I'm using right now, and then there was no other one. Then I found out that there is another one. Another XP buff for the crafters. Because I never obviously pre-ordered. I think it was either Realm Reborn, which you were able to get the XP ring. Obviously now it's all necklaces. Ooh, is there another ring after that one? Or is it just only those two ones? With the one I'm wearing now and then that one. Still nice though, because it helps. That would help out if I decide to start leveling an old class. The more XP buff, the better, because the less grinding you have to do. I will say I never went out of my way to do the guild heist or the Naruto. I only did it once just for the basic gear it gives you. It's free now, that's amazing. So that one goes up to level 60. Is the other one up to level 70, I guess. Oh, you meant 2, yeah. Still nice though, even if it's only 2. Like up to level 60, that's good, because at that point, you unlock most of the stuff for like the old class to do a lot of stuff anyway. I never noticed it before, I would say that, so I don't know when they added that in. Probably two or 3 expansions ago, I just never noticed it. Because when I looked at the, like, best gear to, use while leveling like old classes or versions, they would say, they use, obviously, check this ring on, just so you can get more XP, and I can't remember if that works for versions. If it does, great. It doesn't, thanks. But it never offered to where like that level. I can only guess it must be new. This is due for cheese. Do you have everything at the max level then? Or are you slowly grinding away at some of the old classes or professions? You don't want to max level up, you're just slowly grinding them. Yeah, we can game now. Have you decided to level up anything else, or are you basically just leaving it? Because obviously, the only benefit for leveling up other classes is obviously if you want to play a different hero for yourself or a different DPS. that or doing it for the achievement, because I know you get a city crown for leveling up all classes, like to 60 to 70. No idea if you get anything for leveling up every class to 100 though. Take a long time. Even if doing your daily roulette that gives you one level. Yeah, not surprised. How about your professions though? Have you maxed all them out? It's gonna be so time consuming when I have to decide to level up professions. I'm only probably gonna farm for some of the materials. Probably just end up buying materials for the crafting part of it. Gathering is fine leveling up, it's just the crafting part. You need so much. Because obviously when you're doing the Ishgard leveling route, you do need a lot of the stuff gathered for all those professions. They are cheap to buy though. I can server hop as well just to find the best server to buy stuff on anyway. Some. Somebody's a summoner. I love the carbuncles. I did at one point consider buying the mount of the store. Get to ride on a big massive carbuncle. But I decided not to get it. I was even considered buying the slippers as well. So I do like my summoner. I went to do Titans. I love Titans music. You can have some. I like this dungeon. It's nice and vibrant with all the lovely flowers everywhere. just going down. What would you say is the most complicated first class level? At the moment, I would say probably the rogue, because if you, because obviously when you transition to the ninja, that playstyle, if you don't understand doing the combos, it can be quite daunting for new players. That was the first class I played. It took me a while to understand the proper rotation as to do it, and not to mess up the hat that teddy bear on your head. Screw it up. The easiest I would say is 100% summoner. I found it the most easiest. Black Mage at the moment seems quite simple. Because all you have to understand is burn phase with fire, and then mana phase with ice. As long as you understand that, it's simple. Don't know about other mechanics, like I haven't played Monk or anything like that, so I don't know how difficult that is, the level. And obviously the healers as well, I don't know much about them. Tree in the way. You have to remember what some of the symbols mean. Here it is, just a small business engine. Very shocking, I have low level dungeons, you have to do mechanics. Very shocking. Very common. In the chest. Okay, gear. What's on that? Nice. I don't understand why I can just get freaking bored with shield. I think I might be finishing the stream now, though, Vanilla. I only wanted to stream for around 3 hours. I wanted to finish around 9 o'clock. But it was an interesting run for the last couple hours. I did enjoy it. Probably see me around the same time tomorrow. And to start around 6 and I probably finish around 9 or 10 depending on how I'm feeling. Today where I am, it's quite hot. My room is getting hotter by the minute by the freaking computer. I do have my windows open as well, but it's still bloody hot. I cool myself down with a nice cold shower and just lie down on my sofa. But yeah, it was lovely meeting you, Vanilla. If you are bored and you just want to have something on in the background, just chilling, just watching me try to do the Realm Reborn quest, welcome to come tomorrow. I don't know if you probably see me doing Titan tomorrow, that or the other finals. Well, see everybody tomorrow. Have a good evening. Ta-ta.